once again, it looks like Prince Harry has made sure that his father is definitely in hot water with some people of their highest level. Some might say, of course, is none higher than His Majesty the King. But it is a case of, well, once again, the King having to apologise at least for his youngest son making these ridiculous comments. But as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you as ever. Lovely to have your company. And thank you also for your wonderful comments about the ride on the back of a London bus. I love the lady that said, oh, Neil, I couldn't drive or couldn't be seated backwards. Never thought about that until you told me. I always like that seat because it seems a little bit more spongy. You know, I think they've refurbished that one. Do you know what I'm saying? I know. And also many people don't come and grab that seat. It's the little things in life that you look for, isn't it? I know, we're all, I know, you see, we're all the same. You think, oh, nobody will come here. So annoying when somebody comes with a big sholly or a trolley and you think, oh, I've just got comfortable. I know, we are all the same. I can see you nodding. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. Now, the biggest thing really this week that Prince Harry, some people might say at least, you know, did was to become political. If you remember, he said that he felt the political system over here was quite simply the country was at rock bottom, something that a non-working royal really should not be allowed to say, particularly in His Majesty's court of law. Very, very infuriating, as one can imagine. Not only that, then the current British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak, was asked about this particular endeavour while on a press conference, and very tactfully he said he couldn't speak about the British monarchy because of convention, etc. Now, as you know, every single week, our current Prime Minister has a weekly audience with the King. And so far, we're on our, believe, second Prime Minister with His Majesty the King so far. So that's going to prove incredibly tetchy. I have been told by a very close source that he is willing, the King, to apologise for the outburst from his youngest son. But then it's interesting to note also in fair and balanced reporting, as we do here on this channel, recently King Charles did invite the leader of the opposition, Sir Keir Starmer, along with his wife, to Windsor for a dinner. Nothing wrong with that, of course. This would mean that he would be sounding him out to see his thoughts, etc. But this is the same Labour leader who basically said that he doesn't really believe in the monarchy, you know, wanted a republic. It's on there on tape on an interview. But like everybody is a career sort of politician, the minute they offered him a sir, he's there like a shot and suddenly loves the royal family. Now, next week, we've also got Prince William having a one-to-one with Sir Keir Starmer, who many people believe, rather frighteningly, could become the King's third Prime Minister within the next year or so. So what's interesting is Harry has kicked off a bombshell once again that needs to be delivered and sorted out. And obviously he knew what he was doing. He knows not to get political. Her Majesty the Queen never got political in her sort of whole 70 years reigning majestically on the throne, and very quickly, now her demise, Harry's simply just saying things that he fancies. It must be embarrassing for His Majesty the King because he does have a good relationship with Rishi Sunak, our British Prime Minister. But as we've said to you before, Harry seemingly doesn't care what he says. In the case of, well, this is what I think, I don't need to be held back. But let's not forget, he's not holding back on keeping those titles that make him relevant to many people, particularly monetisation. And that, as I've said to you before, is one thing that Parliament, and it is Parliament that can deal with this, and His Majesty the King really need to get a grip of. Moving forward, we'll let you know exactly how that meeting with Sir Keir Starmer and the Prince of Wales evolves over the next week. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.